So that was my first vision. The next visions I had, they all happened within inside of a week and a half. The Lord was just kind of like, you know, in that movie, The Matrix, how they plug up back there and they can download programs and whatnot. And all of a sudden, no jujitsu or whatever. Well, right after I got saved, I started just getting these massive downloads. So the number one I got was His name. All right, so my second vision. Now, this one's not good. I'm laying in bed. I entered into prayer, and suddenly, I'm in the sky, and there's an angel. There's the light of it, this powerful angel. I didn't see the angel itself, but I seen the light of it, and I knew it was there, and I wasn't alone, and I was above the sky. Like, I wasn't subject to our atmosphere, and I was looking, peering down to my right. I could see New York. I automatically knew in the spirit it was New York. And then obviously, I mean, the skyscrapers, you can tell it's New York. Well, okay, I'm looking at it, and it didn't seem to really matter. I mean, okay. But, because I think the Lord had supernaturally calmed me to where I wouldn't be so startled at this. And there was no gushing wind and all that, like being real high up in the air. None of that. I've thought long and hard about this vision. Like, what would it be like if I were to go into the air that high now? It'd be horrible, terrible wind and everything. This was, I was protected. And I'll tell you, you'll see why this mattered to me and why I'm saying that now. You'll see. I'm supposed to be reading out that journal, but I know all these by like I know the back of my hand. So, I'm standing over New York in the sky, way, 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 way high up. And to my front right, I'm looking at it, and there's the angel right here. And I'm acknowledging as though I were asked if I knew what I'm looking at. And I'm acknowledging, yes, I know it's New York. And so once I acknowledged that, yeah, it's New York, then it was nuked. And I saw it. It was awful. Horrible. I'm not a specialist or anything in arms. I don't know about this kilotons or that or whatever. To be honest with you, because of this vision, I checked into it a little bit, so I know that there's like atom bombs and there's nukes, nuclear bombs. There's there's different kinds of different kinds of bombs. I can't remember. Hydrogen bombs or whatever. There's different kinds of bombs, and I didn't know all that, and I still don't know much about it. But I was trying to find out, so I have some footage for you I want to show you. I researched, and I sat and watched through various testings they would do when they would set these bombs off. And I wanted to find, from what I saw, the way the nuke did, you can pretty much tell what kind of bomb was set off. So I wanted to find what I saw, like what bomb did that. Like, okay, so in my vision, the bomb, it rose up and it made a flattening out on top, but at the same time at the bottom, it rushed out.
Capable of destroying everything within a 15-mile radius and delivering third-degree burns within a 64-mile radius. The Tsar Bomba remains the final word in total annihilation of an enemy target. Upon detonation, a thermonuclear bomb emits a stream of X-rays, infrared rays, and gamma rays. This is referred to as thermal radiation, form of a brilliant flash of light, lasting from 1 to 10 seconds.
I truly became so horrified, so terrified beyond, that I really, truly, absolutely was convinced that I was going to die from just seeing it. I wasn't, that's why I wanted to bring up to you that I wasn't experiencing, you know, if you go really high up in the atmosphere, it gets really, really windy really bad. It'd be impossible to draw in air and breathe, right? I mean, just driving in a car fast enough, open up the window and try to breathe, it'll be hard to breathe. Well, that's why I brought that up, about, like I was supernaturally protected because I wasn't experiencing any kind of atmosphere, wind, or anything. But here's the thing, in this vision, just from the sight and the sound of seeing New York nuked, it was so awful. I became convinced I was going to die. It was bad. I was too chicken to endure the vision. While New York was going off like this, I perceived from my left side craziness happening on that side too. I knew the ish hit the fan to the west of America. I didn't have the courage. I had the desire. Naturally, when a sound or something crazy happens or something shatters and falls, you just instinctively look towards it, right? I instinctually, naturally wanted, desired, and needed to look to my left, but I was too terrified from what I was already seeing. That took precedence to me. That was more important to me because it was so awful. It's worse. I'm trying to describe. Imagine two horrific nightmare noises going off, and naturally you're going to be totally consumed by the loudest, worst one. That was New York. It goes down in the west. I want to say the California area and all that, but I didn't look. Okay, so I can't say for sure, but I heard it. It was like a bunch of little ones, but they're bad and there's too many. If you are a believer in the Lord, get out. Get out. Get out. Tell other people. There's no need to stay there and die there like that. If the Lord wants you to be warned and know and leave. So that was my second vision. That is, let's just say I so was disturbed by that vision because I was too chicken to deal with it. I had to get out of that vision. I chickened out. I know that I was going to be shown more, that I was supposed to look to my left. I know that, so I feel that sick guilt because I couldn't bear it. It was so bad that after the vision, when I became conscious of myself, my avatar, my body, body temple, my heart was pounding, hard and fast. Like I was gonna die in the flesh from the amount of fear and horror that I was experiencing in the spirit with this vision. But that's what blows me away. The Lord is good, and he was protecting me so that I wouldn't die from the vision. So I only handled as much as I could handle. After that, there was no more. I couldn't handle anymore. So he released me from that vision. So that was my second vision, and that's coming. And like I said, I believe, from what I understand, that he gave them to me in order of succession, or in order of events. These visions, I might have been given them in different order of how they happen. Okay, but the way they look like I was given them in order. Okay, these visions were given to me right after I got saved in August. By the way, the first vision I had whenever I had birthed that baby, beautiful little boy, right after that, a September 23rd sign happened. Something very significant is going down.